She spent 15 years with a man she never
It was a
loved.
beautiful thing, and we still had like the normal ups and downs. But I will say we didn't have a relationship where we argued all the time.
Yeah.
We didn't have a relationship where we were dealing with infidelity or stuff like that. You know, during those times, we didn't have that type of relationship. So,
What the problem is?
because we were friends first, so it was always like that's my homie. It was just something in me as a woman. I cannot explain it to where it was like I was battling myself. You feel like I'm trying to do the right thing, but it's something that's pulling me away from doing this.
Oh, I know what it was. The streets were pulling her away.
But why would it pull me away from my husband? I'm battling
Because you never loved him.
in the midst of that with religion, like what the people telling me at church and what I'm getting spiritual advice from. And then I'm battling with it with myself. Like, why am I feeling this way?
Brothers, be mindful of these types of women. She never loved her husband, but he was a good provider who took good care of her. So she tolerated him for 15 years, but because she was not attracted and in love with him, she tolerated the guy milking him for 15 years and then pulled the trigger. The question is, why waited 15 years to do this?
I'm talking about I'm going to therapy for myself to figure out why am I feeling this way towards my husband. And the way I was feeling, it wasn't like I felt resentment towards him. It was almost like I was withholding a piece of me that I couldn't give him.
This woman is diabolical. She couldn't give to her husband what she had already given to Pookie. This is why it was vital back then that a man married a virgin woman, because these modern-day harlots have had so many sexual experiences since they were young. By the time they marry, they cannot bond with their husband. She knew that she didn't have that type of affection for him, but he was her ticket meal. She used him, then dumped him. Let's continue.
I'm sitting on the couch and we had a small issue, and that small issue was back that pattern. Now, mind you, we done went to therapy for this. We done had talks for this. I done talked to you. What did you get from this after I said it? To make sure you understand, because I love to communicate. And I'm sitting on the couch, y'all, and I kid you not, God told me, that is not your husband.
Hell no. Thou shalt not lie on God. This woman had the devil on her. The devil has been in her ears, telling her to leave her husband, so she did. Let's see what God says concerning a woman leaving her husband. Genesis 2 verse 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. Mark 10 verses 12. And if a woman shall put away her husband, and be married to another, she committeth adultery. The Bible is clear, a woman can't put away her husband. Let's get some more. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 39. The wife is bound by the law, as long as her husband liveth. But if her husband be dead, she is at liberty to be married to whom she will, only in the Lord. Matthew 19 verse 6 and 9. Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery. God didn't tell this woman to leave her husband. Her own wicked imagination did. Here's the proof. James 1 verse 13 and 14. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. She said herself she had something in her that kept her from bonding with her husband. A part of her she couldn't give to him. That was her own lust from being in streets dealing with multiple men kept calling her back. She knew. It was not God that told her to leave. Her lust got the best of her. Promiscuous women aren't marriage material. The tattoo exposed on her chest is proof that she was taken from the streets, and to the streets she has returned. Please like, share, and subscribe for more.
Well, to add to what the brother said, I mean, well explained, bro. Well, very well. Good job, bro. Um, she said that she sit on the couch with her husband. They were talking. They were talking, and then God revealed to her that that was not her husband. At that moment, I felt like jumping into this recording device and then just so that's crazy, man. 15 years, man. I mean, I did another video about something like that. That's another woman that did 11 years of marriage, and then she just tore it away, just like that. Just I mean, when a woman want to leave, bro, it ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't nothing you can talk to her as long as you want. You can send her to therapy. She's talking about therapy, all that, bro. When a woman do not want to be in a relationship with your dog, it ain't nothing you can. It ain't a fuck thing you can do about it. If they want to leave, they gotta leave, bro. You're gonna try. You're gonna spend money. You're gonna say therapy. You're gonna say all this crazy stuff, man. At the end of the day, bro, she has to go. She wants to hit the streets, bro. Well, good for the husband out for letting her go. This is crazy. These women are wicked these days, bro. So I think that a lot of time after a while, they got they get used to the married life. Um, um, they they got a little thicker. They eat good. They don't do too much sun. They got a little thicker. They got pretty. So a lot of men in their DMs and stuff like that. And then now, suddenly now, the husband start working. Is working too much. The house, the cars, all this thing that this guy provided for her. Now, it's a problem. He works too much. I mean, at this point now, bro, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. What great job by the creator that did the talk over. Great job, man. So please subscribe, comment, and like. Peace. GM progress.